In the middle of a dust storm on the road to Nazariah, a convoy stalled for 37 minutes. That was long enough. Sergeant Miguel Reyes had just turned 22. He was the kind of soldier old-timers said you could follow into hell with a can of gasoline. Calm under pressure, funny as hell, and good to the bone. He carried a pocket-sized copy of Leaves of Grass in his breastplate, right next to the photograph of his sister and a St. Christopher medallion. When the IED exploded, it tore through the lead Humvee like paper. The fireball turned night into noon for one blistering second. Reyes didn't scream. He pushed his gunner out first, then the medic. He tried to climb out last, but he didn't make it. His body was found slumped over the radio, hands still clutching the receiver, calling in coordinates for air support that wouldn't come till morning. The only thing unburned on him was that medallion and that photograph. And that, friends, is Memorial Day. That's the ghost that taps us on the shoulder while we barbecue. It's the name we say before the anthem. That's the folded flag pressed into a mother's chest by a boy in white gloves who is shaking so hard it looks like the flag might fall. Memorial Day is not just about flags waving in the wind or Lee Greenwood at baseball stadiums. It's about silence, deafening silence. It's about the spaces left empty, the boots by the door that will never be laced again, the phones that will never ring, the arms that will never again wrap around a loved one at an airport terminal. It's about the final debt that we cannot repay, but we sure as hell better try. And yet we dress it up in red, white, and blue plastic with parade floats and sales on dishwashers, bar tabs, and social media posts from people who haven't thought about a war since the last Call of Duty update. It's the commerce of grief, the camouflage of capitalism. We have learned to tuck sacrifice into slogans like freedom isn't free and printed on shot glasses made in China. And what did Sergeant Reyes die for? Was it liberty? Was it strategy? Was it the inertia of empire? Was it so we could keep pretending that war is always noble and never brutal? Or was it so the man next to him might live? And maybe that's all the reason there ever really is. So what should we do? We should remember. And not just names, but lives. Not just uniforms, but souls. We should teach our children that war is not a movie, that valor is not loud, and that courage often looks like dragging a friend to safety while your own legs bleed out. We should demand a government that honors the dead, not just with monuments, but with mercy, with truth, and with accountability. We should light a candle for the ones that didn't make it back, and sit beside the ones who did but never really returned. We should pour whiskey for the fallen and sit in the quiet a little longer than is comfortable. We should stop mistaking nationalism for reverence. We should remember that no flag ever covered a coffin so completely that it hid the cost. Memorial Day should ache. It should sting like gunpowder in a wound, and in that sting should be a kind of prayer, and not one of blind allegiance, but one of sober gratitude. The kind that says that you gave your life, and I will try to make something beautiful with mine. So light the grill, yes, and laugh with your family, and drink your beer, but when the sun gets low and the sky turns that solemn shade of violet, take a minute and say his name, Miguel Reyes. Say her name, Danielle Parker. Say the names you know, John Paul Porter. Say the ones you don't. Let the ghosts sit beside you for a while. Let them eat with you. Let them speak to you. Because Memorial Day isn't a celebration, it's a promise that we will not forget, that we will not waste it, that we are here because they are not, and that some debts, the sacred ones, are only paid in remembrance. Defiance till death.